Dark and stormy outside, dark and stormy inside. That is delicious. So, tonight we are making one of my favorite comfort foods, bred solely out of leftovers, and that is Singapore-style fried rice. You'll see a few ingredients in there that are not necessarily traditional, things that might stick out that you wouldn't necessarily get at your Chinese takeout place, but this is total comfort food for me. So here we have the ingredients. We have day-old rice, just plain white rice cooked. We have Napa cabbage that I've just thinly sliced. This is 3 heads of garlic and about half a good sized knob of ginger, just finely diced. You can certainly just put this in the food processor and chop it. Some cilantro. This is squash and zucchini that I've just cut into quarters lengthwise and then took out the seeds of them. It looks wasteful when you do so, but the seeds are 90% water. And then just thinly slice them so they kind of cook nice and quickly. We have some cremini mushrooms, just quartered. Some onions, 2 types. We have green onion and regular onion, certainly a thing you want. We have soy sauce, sambal chili sauce, oyster sauce, sugar, eggs, and what we call magic powder, which is basically soup base. You can buy any kind of instant soup base if you'd like. Crab soup base, chicken. This is chicken soup base. In this instance, certainly crab or something along those sorts would be great, or any bouillon cube even would be great. A good friend of mine once called it magic powder, and it's a catchy name. And it can't be Singapore style without a good fish sauce. Make sure you actually purchase a good fish sauce. The difference is astounding. It looks like it's an aggressive ingredient to use, but use it well and it replaces salt in almost every aspect. It's delicious, it's briny. Do not be put off by the smell. That will cook off. Trust the fish sauce. Then I'm gonna add a little bit of oil. You want an oil with a high smoke point, so you want more vegetable oils here. Canola oil, peanut oil would be fantastic. Mushrooms in first. These are gonna take the longest to cook. So now the mushrooms have been going for a few minutes. It'll absorb all the oil that's in the pan. So what we're going to do is we're going to add another drizzle of oil. We're going to add our onions in. Now that the onions are getting a little color, the mushrooms are cooking down nicely, we're going to add the garlic and ginger. We don't add this right away because we just don't want that to burn. And this will take, by the cut of it, literally 30 seconds to cook. At this point, now that the aromatics have cooked down nicely, we're going to go ahead and add our cabbage and our squash. Okay. So now that the veg is nice and tender, I've created a well in the center. I'm going to pour a little bit of oil here, not a lot. I'm going to add the eggs. I want that well in the center so that I can cook the eggs. At this point now we can mix them up. Now, of course, the rice. Give this a little toss. At this point, we want to season the rice, so we'll put a little bit of that magic powder over the top. A little sugar, helps it brown. Sambal. You can certainly omit this if you're aversion to spice, however in this dish it really makes sense. Soy sauce, of course. And oyster sauce. Fish sauce. Remember, there's no salt in here. So that will work as our seasoning agent. Last but not least, and I'm a huge fan of this, a good amount of cilantro. And that's really it. Again, this is a cozy dinner in, nasty night out. One thing you will notice is that there is no, other than the egg, meat in this dish. This is a vegetarian dish. It's very friendly for that. My most exciting type of thing to eat if I'm trying to go for sort of a meatless night. So I got the mushrooms and sort of the egg in there. Again, play with the ingredients as you'd like. You can certainly add pork or shrimp or anything like that, and just sort of make it your own. This is such a simple thing to do, and it's fantastic to eat. It makes your entire home smell fantastic. So, cheers.